One and none. You know how we coming all summer, man. We going up all summer. This video number 5, stream number 8. We reacted to BruceDropemoff was always the villain. It's a crash dummy. Y'all like the little fit today. You know what I mean? Hopefully it don't lag. So if y'all see me look at my phone, that's because it was lagging before. Just need to, you know, gotta see.
I literally light the match, right? Start the fire, and I just walk away. I just walk away.
Okay, it's good. Hopefully it doesn't lag. If it lags, whoever's in here, please type it in the chat, because
we've ever seen in streaming. If you don't know who
BruceDropemoff
is, he's a streamer that's been around for a long time, almost 10 years now to be exact, and he is well known for beefing with almost everybody. One of his most famous beefs was the DDG beef, where we got this infamous clip.
Gun to the back of your head, name 5 DDG songs.
The issue with Bruce is he's...
Get me now, my baby. I ain't gonna lie. Let me attempt to name 5 DDG songs.
Beefed with so many different people for seemingly no reason a lot of the time that he's honestly burned a lot of his bridges.
No, I know
and it seems like this most...
Pink dreads. Moonwalking in Calabasas. I know. The ball song that just dropped. I don't know the name of the song. I know a couple more. Shout out DDG.
Was the last
I don't really like his music, but
so Bruce went live for the first time in almost a month a few days ago, and he went live to explain to his chat that he just broke up with his girlfriend of 5 years.
I am now single.
That's crazy.
I was in a 5-year relationship.
So as you can probably imagine, Bruce started off the stream a little bit hot. And while he was explaining his breakup with his girlfriend and his plans for the future, somebody decided to troll him and say that Lacey was live in his chat. And Bruce did not like that at all, so this is what he had to say.
You think I give a fuck if Lacey is live? Nigga, fuck that fat white ass nigga. You think I give a fuck? Fuck, nigga, fuck face. Nigga, I'm so EB. Y'all niggas don't. Y'all will still, yes, I am still honk, Mr. Crash. I don't give a fuck. Fuck everybody. Yes.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Although Bruce was super out of pocket for this, it was kind of funny. Shout out to Lacey. I know you've been losing weight, my boy. You're looking good. No homo. I got my socks on. But this shit was a little bit funny. I'm not gonna lie. I think even Lacey can admit that. But you know who didn't find this funny at all? FaZe Banks.
What?
Yo, just know I'm smacking the shit.
What? Okay. Oh.
And fucking your bitch.
For real?
But I'm gonna take one. You're a pussy. Watch. I'm gonna make an example out of you. You're a little bitch. You're a square little bitch. You ain't about it. And we both know that. I'm fucking your girl first thing tonight, tomorrow. So somebody link me this bitch.
Tomorrow.
Peace out. You fucked up, homie.
So Banks first replied to the clip of Bruce saying this, and he said a little boy is a fan. Then he posted a screenshot showing that Bruce is following FaZe Banks. Then he also posted a screenshot of Bruce messaging FaZe Banks on Instagram trying to link up with him. Messages that FaZe Banks never replied to. And this really made Bruce look like a fan. It would be one thing if he said fuck Lacey, he's fat for the clip, and then said that he was joking and showed him a little bit of love. Streamers clip farm all the time, but Bruce wasn't doing that. If anything, he doubled down on what he said about Lacey by continuing to talk shit about FaZe.
Stop putting behind niggas, and you know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to make it look like y'all niggas like keeping up with AMP. Y'all niggas not keeping up with AMP with an Asian nigga and some light skinned nigga with dreads. Y'all niggas not AMP. Y'all niggas look like
he's wild.
Y'all niggas look like The Office.
AMP is better than FaZe.
And this is just some really weird behavior from someone who apparently was just begging FaZe Banks to join FaZe.
Be giving energy to it at all because you guys are just.
Listen. And I wouldn't, Aiden, and I swear to God, this is the biggest point I want to make. I wouldn't if it weren't for me meeting this kid in real life, me going out of my way to meet with him, dap him up, let him stay at the crib, and honestly, fuck it. I'm gonna just air it all out at this point. This kid calls me, begging me to join fucking FaZe, talking about,
32.
bro, I fucked up all my relationships with all my friends. Nobody fucks with me. It's better to do things with people. I wanna reconnect with Rage. I wanna be friends with everybody again.
It would be one thing if bro genuinely didn't like FaZe, or if FaZe Clan did something to him, but he's being two-faced as fuck right now. It wasn't all that long ago that not only was he hitting up FaZe Banks to hang out, but he was trying to join FaZe and stream with them and do stuff with them. But now that they said no and he's over back at his own crib, he's completely wilding out. Now what's really funny about this entire situation is FaZe Banks actually did tweet at Bruce's ex-girlfriend. And what's even funnier is if you go to her following, you'll see that she did recently follow FaZe Banks. So RIP to Bruce for real. You already know she's not
nice,
about to
girl.
turn down a chance to fly to LA and go to the FaZe house. Now all of this originally happened about 2 days
His
ago,
ex.
but at the time of me recording this
That's gonna hurt,
video,
though.
a few
Shit.
hours ago, FaZe Banks posted this on Twitter. He says, like I said yesterday, I'm done talking about all the drama. And I also said, I didn't regret sticking up for my friends or speaking on it in the first place because I don't. The single thing I am ashamed of / mad at myself for is the way I spoke about Dana, which is Bruce's ex. Bitch this, bitch that. I've gotten a chance to talk to her a lot the last few days, and she's really normal, good girl. She's really sweet and going
Good
through her
girl.
own shit with all this. Totally out of pocket and unfair for me to speak of her the way I have. It's gross and I hate that I stooped to that level. To be clear, and I know
Yeah,
it's
he wanted-
obvious,
he
it's
tried
been
it, you
obvious
mean?
to her, I said I did all that to bother this kid. It was meant to disrespect him. He deserved / deserves it. I stand on that. But she definitely doesn't. So at Truly Dana, speaking to you directly now, I'm sorry for that. You're the furthest thing from a bitch. Felt the need to say all this because I don't want my followers or people in this community to think that shit's funny or cool or right. Whack move on my end, literally the only part I regret. He's still a bitch though, with love. And then he posted a picture of a call that he had with Dana that lasted over an hour at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now the reason that I said this was the
Okay.
last straw for a lot of streamers is
You know.
because this isn't the first time that Bruce has done something like this. So back a year or two ago, Bruce used to be really good friends with Your Rage and Kai Cenat. They would do so much streams together that they would start
DYK.
naming their streams Boys Night before eventually starting their own little group that they called DYK. And they would do a lot of streams together, really running the numbers up. These were 3 of some of the biggest streamers on Twitch
In the
at the
world.
time, and they still are. So combining their fan bases together was a huge boost for all of their careers. But
Facts.
after a while, Bruce just
They still
kind of
talk about
seemed
it
to
to this
distance
day.
himself from the whole group. And then not too long after that, one of Bruce's mods
I'm really
would
liking on
actually
it, man.
leak private messages showing that Bruce had been talking shit about Your Rage, Kai Cenat, and other streamers like Aiden
Nah,
Ross.
this was lame.
Here's
I
some
messed with
leaked
Bruce for
messages
real.
between
This was
Your Rage
crazy.
and Bruce. Bruce is in the blue, says want to go to Japan for free, babe, 12th through the 16th. Rage says I have sponsorships I'm locked in for every week of July till I go to Kick. Thank you for inviting me though, holy shit. Then Bruce says what day is it? Every Monday and Thursday. The ACR shit? Nah.
Just make
I'll
sure it's
change
not
it
lagging
around.
right now. Sorry,
Mondays
chat,
is
if
for
I'm looking at my
2K
phone.
for 2 hours. Thursdays is for the tournament with streamers. And then Bruce says, cause I'm trying to stay
Yo,
for 3
yo,
to
chat,
4
you
days.
good? We
You
good?
can IRL, I can, etc. So Your Rage decided to decline the trip to Japan because he was too busy. Well, not too long after Bruce asked Rage to go to Japan, Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed would announce that they're actually going to do a stream in Japan right around the same time that Bruce wanted to do a stream in Japan.
Okay. You know, I know. So 3, 2, 1, and then do it. All right. 3, 2, 1. We are going to Japan.
And since
Dang.
Your Rage was the only person that Bruce told about this, he felt like Your Rage told Kai Cenat and Speed to go to Japan before Bruce. That's when we got these leaked messages. Bruce says, I had to push my shit back 2 weeks. My manager said, but now I don't want to because that shit was booked that we had planned. Now I want to see them dudes there and beat on them. Like, bro, the same dates. And then we got this screenshot screenshot. It looks like it's in a group chat with Bruce and a bunch of his mods. Damn, you think Rage the mole? Somebody gotta know. Nah, that's crazy, not gonna lie. So you saying Josh told him? Lol, how the fuck? And then at the bottom, Bruce says, yes, I figured it out.
You can tell they're
There
gonna
was
say
also some
something.
messages, and at the
So you saying Josh told him?
bottom, Bruce
obvious.
says, yes, I figured it out. There was also some messages showing that Bruce called Yachty the F-bomb, which was super weird because
Wait, so this is Bruce, no? Oh, this is Bruce. Said, man, no, Yachty a faggot too. He called me when they dropped it to ask me to be on it Friday. Well, saying I apologize. Bait drum,
messages
exactly.
showing that Bruce called Yachty the F-bomb, which was super weird because Bruce and Yachty used to be friends, and there was even a point where Bruce posted pictures of him and Yachty onto his Instagram. I don't think those pictures are there anymore for obvious reasons, but as you can see, Bruce is well known for talking behind his friend's back, or at least trying to be buddy-buddy with people when on the low, he doesn't really fuck with them. I mean, I understand if he thinks that Your Rage and Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed took his stream idea. If that was the case, that's obviously not cool, but those
So
are your
where's this
homies.
message
That's
about
something
Kai?
that you need
Kai
to
got
talk
so
to them
mad.
privately about, not go into a group chat where they're not in it and talk shit about them. That's hella fake. Just like it was hella fake for him to go to the FaZe house and then a few weeks later or a few months later talk all crazy about them like he wasn't just trying to join FaZe. If you wanted to talk crazy about them, you should have done it to their face when you were over there not that long ago. And to be completely honest, even if Your Rage did tell Kai about the Japan idea, who really cares? It's not like you can't also go to Japan. As a matter of fact, the FaZe guys are getting ready for a Japan stream
Facts.
right now. Just because Kai did it first doesn't mean you couldn't have also done it. I know that Bruce kind of made a name for himself by talking shit to other streamers,
That's
which
facts.
is cool. You gotta come up the
Shoot,
way you
boy,
want
I'm
to come
fell
up.
on my
Everybody
chair.
does it differently. But once those streamers become your actual
I stabbed
friends
him.
in real life,
They
talking
said
shit
Kai
about
got
them
an
is
iced out
fake. That's
AP.
mad lame. And
Bruce.
nobody wants to hang out with somebody who they know is probably talking shit behind their backs. Bruce claims that he doesn't care if people don't like him, which is also completely fine.
I don't expect nobody to fuck with me. To be honest, if you don't mess with me, I don't really care. I don't care to be liked. I'm already loved. And that's all that matters to me, so.
But then when you're off
He
stream
just
talking
got,
to FaZe Banks,
He just got baptized too, so that's cool. I just got baptized about maybe 3-4 months ago, so that's a blessing, bro. It's always good to see that.
trying to
See
be
people
buddy-buddy
turn into
and
Christianity.
begging them to let you in FaZe,
God,
that
Jesus,
just proves
not
that you're
Christianity.
lying. Clearly you do
Jesus.
want to be liked by people, but you also want to be looked at as the cool, edgy guy by your fan base, and you're torn between the two, and you don't know what to do.
It's in my ass, brother.
Okay.
Slide it in.
So you keep saying stuff on live stream that pisses off the people that you secretly want to be friends with. At least that's what it looks like from the outside. Personally, I'm not really a fan of Bruce, but I don't hate him either. Sure, I don't watch his streams, but the clips that I see of him are pretty funny. Personally, I don't think this situation is going to hurt his career all that much. I think the people that watch Bruce are going to keep watching him unless he does something absolutely insane. But without a doubt, Bruce definitely burned all of his bridges, and I don't think he really has a chance to be buddy-buddy with big streamers in the future. With that being said though, boys, let me know down in the comment section, what do you think of Bruce? Are you a fan of him? Are you not? And just overall, what do you think of this situation? As usual, thank you boys so much for watching the
You want
channel.
that
If you
Pistons
would have
game?
told me 10 months ago when my channel got demonetized that within the next year I'd be at 30,000 subscribers, I would have laughed at you, but that is
That's
exactly
fire.
what happened, and I am just so appreciative of every single one of you. So thank you
I'm
so
gonna be
much
there
for
one day,
watching the videos.
13,000
If you haven't already
subs,
and you
man.
enjoyed this video,
Can't wait till
don't
that
forget
day
to drop a
comes.
like on it and subscribe to the channel. 100K is on the way. Thank you boys so much for everything, and I will see you in the next one.
Shout out to Saki Quinn stream, is his name? So Quinn Slacking stream. I think it's shout out to you, bro. This was a older video. Shout out to you too for watching the video.